Today I'm going to share with you some tips on how you can feel so much more confident on camera. That's going to help you hit record. So you're going to hit record either on your camera or on your mobile phone, because you do not need fancy equipment to do this. So I'm going to run through it. I've got my little bullet points, and that's another big tip, is when you do any video, whether it's for YouTube, for Reels or for Facebook Lives, is make some bullet points so you don't start going off on talking about different topics, because I'm really good at doing that. So number one is talk to yourself, because how many of us hate the sound of our voice? I'm from Cumbria, so I think I talk a bit rough, but that's just our accent. So if you start to practice speaking out loud, you're going to get used to hearing your voice. And honestly, nobody cares what you sound like. They just want to consume that content or see the products that you've got to offer people. Number two is stand up, because the minute you stand up and do a video or go live, you just feel so much taller, and it just makes you feel so much more confident. So practice doing that. Try it and see what it's like. Do one sitting down, do one standing up, and notice the difference. Number three is good lighting. Usually I would have my phone or my camera in front of the window and just use natural sunlight, but at the time of year it's a bit crappy, so I've got my ring light. But if you can't afford a ring light, they really are inexpensive. You can even get ones like this. So this size, this can go on top of, you can plug that in certain places, and that's going to give you a brilliant light too. So I have this one as well. So you don't have to spend money on them. But good lighting is so important. It stops people from swiping by or not even watching your video. And another tip, when you do use your natural sunlight, make sure the window is in front of you, so you've got the light coming ahead and not that way, because if you have got your back to the window, then you're going to look like a silhouette and you're going to be really, really dark. Right, number four is start with topics that you are confident about. I love everything to do with network marketing, to do with Instagram and video marketing and YouTube. So I can talk about that. I can talk about party plan. I can talk about building teams. I can talk about leadership. I can talk about, what you need to do to set up a YouTube channel, because I've done that and I've had great success with it. Same with Instagram and stories. So talk about things that you are confident, and you can share all your knowledge with other people, because honestly, there's people out there that need to hear it, to know how you've done things, and they're going to take a lot of inspiration from you. Now, another one is take as many retakes as you want. To be fair, this one, I'm still running with it. I haven't done any retakes on this one. So all is good. But usually the dog will back, the cat will come in, Clint will start shouting up the stairs, do you want a coffee? And it's like, I'm recording a video. So then I would have to pause it. This one, I'm just running with it. It's live, it's what it's about. And that's something else, is don't think you've got to be so polished and perfect to do a live or to do a video, because you don't. You just need to run with it. But if you do want to be perfect and, something happens, then just record it again. And again, why taking bullet points and notes is so good, because you can just go back to them and start all over again. Expect it to feel weird, because honestly, you are going to think, oh my God, I'm standing in this bedroom and I'm looking a Wally, I'm sounding a Wally. You're not, honestly. You really, really are not. Just expect it to feel weird, because it's going to feel weird. I still feel weird. I've got the neighbour over the back there. He could be looking and thinking, well, she's there again doing more video. I don't care. It is going to be weird. And finally, the secret sauce to all of this and feeling confident is thinking you are confident. When I went on stage at a conference and spoke in front of hundreds of people, I was bricking it. But I just, went with it. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going for it. Because it's going to be better for me. It's going to be better for the business. It's going to help, so many more people get some inspiration and tips from me. And I just felt confident. So just pretend you are confident. Hit that record button. I always say to my girls, put your Sharon head on. What would Sharon do? She'd just run with it. So I can come off this, video now. I'm going to have my coffee, put my feet up, and just sit and do nothing. But the minute I'm going to put the camera on, it's like, whoa, let's do this. Let's get this training out there. Let's share the tips with people. That's what you've got to do. You've got to put your Sharon head on, pretend you're confident, and just go for it. So I hope those tips have helped you. Go through them. Let me do a quick recap for you. So talk to yourself, get used to your voice, stand up. It's going to give you a bigger sense and sound of feeling confident. Good lighting. I can't stress that enough. That is the most important thing, is good lighting. And start with topics you feel confident about, and take as many retakes as you want. That's the good thing about video. Instead of a live, hit live, you're alive. But with video, you can just re-record. And another thing, save your outtakes, save your bloopers, and create a little mini reel, because, you know, some people might think I just hit record and that's it. Sometimes I've got to do about 10 takes. It depends what I'm covering. If it's a product, then yeah, I'm going to do retakes, and if I forgot something, I'm going to keep taking retakes. But if I'm just going for it, I'm going for it. And expect it to feel weird. It is weird. It's just strange talking into a camera, listening to your voice, but honestly, you will get used to it. And the secret sauce is just show up and think that you are not shy. Just put that Sharon head on and go for it. So I'll see you on the next video.